Hi, Chief Meteorologist Derek Kincaid back here with you. Once again, right off County Line Road in Stewart County. We are inside the home of Winston and Julie Morrison. This home hit by an EF2 tornado, the same tornado that hit Eufaula, tracked across the river and tracked through Stewart County. I was going to walk you through the house here and show you what's going on. We're in the kitchen and dining room area now. The roof is gone. It's all open air through here, and you can see there's numerous things that have been blown around. They've also started the cleanup process as well around here. But we'll walk you back into the living room here. You can actually see behind me where the roof has caved in into a little bit of a V point right here. And this is not a room we ever suggest people to be in. We want people in a much smaller room because of this very thing. If you look over here, you can see the doors, the front doors, the glass has been blown out. That glass flying around inside the house, outside the house. That's why we want you in a room that doesn't have any windows, that doesn't have that glass. Now, if you follow me through here, we'll be careful ducking under some of the wood that's fallen down from the ceiling. This was the safe place for the Morrisons. This hallway, this little enclosure right here, they gathered in here with their 3 dogs, bent down, hunkered down. They said they had pillows and blankets and things all around them, and this is where they rode out the tornado. During the storm, this door flies open. As it was flying open, they thought the door flew away, but they could see the rush of the winds and feel the air pressure change from the outside. And if you look up, I don't know if we can get a shot of this, but this is where the roof started to peel off of this little room. But it didn't, thankfully. One of the only places in the house where the roof was actually still attached. So an interior room, a small room, the lowest floor of your building, near the center of that house and away from windows, always your best bet in a tornado. Even though you can see the destruction all around them, the family survived without a scratch. The 3 dogs fine as well. And this is the new warning, by the way. This new warning just came out now. So this is North Columbus, and this is southern Harris County. So this is south of Hamilton. This is places like Catawba. This is Ellerslie again. This is Waverly Hall again. We're calling out your names again. This is a new warning. This is anywhere on Interstate 185 from, say, the Smith Road exit 14, all the way up to exit 25, which takes you over to Hamilton. Hunter's Pub, you're right here. This is just south of you guys. Southern Harris County, northern Muskogee County. This is anywhere north of exit 6, north of Macon Road exit. We want you in a safe place immediately. This is going to miss Midtown. This is going to miss most of Uptown, we believe, but this is something that we've got to watch carefully for, because this warning has now been extended over into Muskogee County. We mentioned earlier, too, Green Island Hills, Whitesville Road, River Road that runs up here, the Brookstone area, Bradley Park area, Target, all those areas up toward Bradley Park. We want you to be, once again, in a safe place, as this tornado is going to cross perhaps just north of you, but you don't want to play around with this, since we know we've got a tornado down on the ground. It's going to get very close to you guys here in North Columbus. There's the storm itself, still back here in Lee County. You still have some time if you're out ahead of this thing, but we do not want anybody right now traveling on Interstate 185 from exit 6 to exit 25. Get off the road. If you can hear my voice, if you're listening to us on the radio, get off the road, get to the next available exit, the next available building, go inside, stay there until this passes by. Nobody should be on the roads out here in Muskogee County. If you're on the north and west side of town, as we mentioned, areas north of Bibb City up toward Green Island Hills, get to your safe place immediately. Now you can hear the sirens, or we're hearing the sirens going off, and remember, the sirens are going to be sounded for the entire county, but the actual worst part of this weather is going to be roughly from Macon Road and points north, and really, the way this radar view looks to me, this might be areas from J.R. Allen and points to the north, but still, if you're under the warning, get to the safe place. Here's your storm, here's your tornado, still coming through Lee County. Smith Station, Shotwell, again, Bleecker, Salem, get to a safe place right now. This is minutes from you. This is tracking up to the northwest. Lauren, now that we've got the new warning, let's go ahead and put a track on the tornado that takes it up further to the north and west into Harris County and into northern Muskogee County as well. And we'll get some times of arrival on there for you.
Here is meteorologist Derek Kincaid.
Hi, Chief Meteorologist Derek Kincaid back here with you again off of Lee County Road 39. We're in the Beauregard community, one of the areas we're calling again ground zero for this devastating tornado in Lee County on Sunday that was on the ground eventually for more than 70 miles. But here is where it gathered most of the strength. Now we've kind of gotten back away from the road. We're kind of in the middle of some of the worst damage this storm had to offer. I'll show you this. Whenever you see something like this, we've got children's toys scattered around, baby dolls, stuffed animals. I mean, it really touches your heart to know that that was a part of someone's home, that was a part of someone's room, and the contents of that are now scattered across, well, who knows how many miles. In some cases, we've had debris from this tornado that we've actually found, or folks have actually found, 20, 30, 40 miles away from where it was first taken up into the storm. I'm going to walk with you here, and we've got to be very careful here where we're walking. Again, some of this stuff has not been secured yet. You see that right there. But I wanted to show you this truck. I mean, look at the damage to this thing. We always talk about in a tornado, when we want folks to be in a safe place, we say you have to get out of mobile homes and you have to get out of cars, you have to get out of trucks. And this is why. The wind can get up under here. It can actually cause things to flip over. This truck looks like it was pushed this way at a fairly high rate of speed. It actually crashed into this tree that you see here, and the windshield's broken out. All the glass is gone. And again, just not a place where we want you to be to stay safe in a tornado. We want you inside that small room, the lowest floor of whatever building that you're in, away from windows, with as many walls between you and that tornado as possible. Now, as we get ready for Sunday, there is a chance we have some more severe weather to talk about. And let's get to the graphics. We'll show you those weather headlines out there as we break down the next couple of days. If you see right here, the area of blue and green that you see showing up right there, this is, once again, this is Lee County. This is where the county line, where that storm has just crossed over. So this is Macon County, this is Lee County. The area of blue that you see right there, that's telling us that this particular storm has actually pulled some sort of debris, whether it's limbs or leaves or trees or boards or bricks or whatever it might be. It's pulled it into the atmosphere. The radar is looking at it, and the radar can tell the difference between what's a raindrop, what's a hailstone, and what's a piece of tornadic debris. And that's what we're looking at here. So that's why the Weather Service is able to confirm, there it is. There's a debris ball showing up. This is what we would see as far as a tornadic debris signature. That's the technical name for it, but this is the storm that has pulled up debris inside it. This is Highway 80, that blue line right there. And again, our mobile alert center getting very close, or will be very close to this thing as it passes by to the northeast. So that is a confirmed tornado now in Lee County. Confirmed tornado. Opelika, Auburn, this is all south of you. This is not impacting you right now, but this is a confirmed tornado in Lee County, tracking off to the east and northeast. It'll eventually cross over Highway 280. If you're in Smith Station, if you're in Salem, if you're in Bleecker, you need to get to a safe place immediately. That small room, lowest floor near the center and away from windows, as this tornado is now down on the ground, causing some sort of damage. There you see the hook showing up right there. Beauregard, we want you in a safe place. Anywhere within that warning, anywhere within that little box that you see, we need you in a safe place immediately. This is going to be north of Highway 80. You can see the update there. Again, this storm looking very impressive. In fact, look at there. Here where you see the shades of pink, that's what we would call a debris ball as well. Just another confirmation that this storm is throwing up some sort of debris into the sky, and the radar is picking it up. So
now, from your Storm Team 9 Alert Center, WTVM Chief Meteorologist Derek Kincaid.
If you're hitting the woods or the area lakes tomorrow, your fishing game activity looking like this as we take you through the day. Some good news there for you in the afternoon hours, early morning as well. But what about the weather? Here's a breakdown of tomorrow. 40s for temperatures early in the day. We'll see some wind as well that may make those 40s feel like 30s when you step out early in the morning. But by the afternoon, we're in the upper 50s, low 60s, and the best news of all to report, zeros for rain chances and plenty of sunshine back in the forecast. Now, we were crunching the numbers back from 2018, and it's number 6 on the list of wettest years all time here in the Fountain City. A very wet year overall. It was a wet end to the year as well, as we had more than 7 inches of rain during the month of December. Now, we might see a few sprinkles tonight. That's going to be about it. We are going to watch the clouds out here to our west move back in. That big storm system that brought us the rain the last day or two, you can still see the center of that system spinning up here to our north. Once this moves out of here, we're going to tap into some of that drier air on the backside, and that's really going to make things nice this weekend. It's also going to bring us cooler weather. 46 now in Pine Mountain, Auburn already at 44, and 48 degrees in the Fountain City. And we expect most spots to be in the low 40s by early tomorrow morning. The best news of all, we talked about the weekend being dry. How about next week too? Mostly dry weather except for that little hiccup on Tuesday. That's probably not going to amount to much for most. So I think we're going to see about 7 dry days in a row for for most of us here in the Chattahoochee Valley. But a heads up for you, if you have those aches and pains when it comes to weather changes in the air pressure, we're going to see some dips, also some rises there in the pressure through the next 5 days. So those headaches and body aches could become a factor for you as well. Hey, talking football weather, the last big game of the year, at least college-wise. The weather out in California is going to be pretty bad Saturday and Sunday. Plenty of rain out there in Santa Clara, but by Monday, game day, kickoff time at 8 p.m., 60 degrees for a high on Monday. Here's how the day shapes up for you. Not bad at all. Kickoff temperature at 54. The rain coverage dropping in a big way by early next week for the national championship game between Alabama and Clemson. Over the next 9 days, we'll get you set for that dry weather next week. Another cool down coming your way too by Wednesday, and our next decent shot at getting some rain probably by next Saturday. So got to get those Christmas decorations down or something like that, Barbara. This is probably the perfect weekend to do it.
Yeah, we are due for a nice warm weekend.
Yeah, and a nice stretch too of dry days. That'll carry over into next week.
As you said, we've got lots to do.
We
Decorations to get done. All right, Derek, thank you. Coming up here on News at 9.